And welcome everyone back to Final Fantasy IV. So I just want to show a cool thing that this game added to just sort of like help with the character development. Whenever you press the menu button, you get a little like bit of dialogue from the character, just like a little self-reflection. So Cecil goes, "Forgive me, Kain. I meant for none of this to happen." Then if you press square, switch over to Kain and press triangle, it says something different. "Those who seek the Eidolon of Mist find only death, if tales are true." So see, Kain ain't even worried about that shit. Cecil, nah, man, you cool. Up, fights. Another thing this added was the auto battle function. So in case, you know, you're just kind of like grinding for experience or whatever, or just wanted to walk around and not have to worry too much, you know, brainless mode, you can just press auto battle and they'll just attack as soon as their active time bars will fill. But it's only regular attack. It won't do like any kind of like special attack or skill. So it's quite literally just default attacks. Alright, let's see. Looking for the Cave of Mist. Cave of Mist. Misty Cave. Let's go up here, and boom, look at that. It's almost as if I know where this stuff is in this game. What? Naming Way? What are you doing here? Yes, I am Cecil. After last we spoke, I set about mapping out a new course for my life, one that will allow me to help people. But having undertaken the task of mapping, the name of Naming Way now seems rather inappropriate. Naming Way became Mapping Way, the cartographer. Let me give you this. Obtain the Wayfarer's Map. It's an enchanted map that will draw itself as you traverse the floors of caves and dungeons. That's not all. For each map you complete, you'll receive a fantastic reward. Hope you find it useful. Well, until we meet again. So I think, what was another game that did something like this? If you press R1, it shows you the map and the percentage of the map completed. And was it Star Ocean? I think it was Star Ocean, where it showed you like the completed amount of everything. That was really cool. And we'll stay on auto battle for now, so that way I can focus more on talking. Yeah, but the Bravely Default do it too. I feel like Bravely Default did it. Yeah, and then if you like completed the 100% of the area, you got like a small item. Oh, I need to go back to that because Bravely Default's such a good game. If you're looking for a more modern like Final Fantasy game, that like classic like this game, Bravely Default 1 or 2 is fantastic. Never beat them. Those games are long, but if they remade them for like the Switch or like PC like this, note to self, I need to turn off my Steam announcements like that. Hooray! Preemptive strike, haha! You gnomes, gnome goblins? Gobgnomes? Gobles. Goblomes. That sounds like something a lot worse. But yeah, this is your first technical dungeon of the game, so in Final Fantasy games, one thing you have to remember about dungeons is that one, you can't save in them unless you get to a save point. And same with using like tents or cottages or sleeping bags. But here we go. This one is very, very straightforward. It's pretty much just like one set path to go through, and oh no, surprised! Ah, I hate surprised in any RPG. Whenever the enemy gets the first move, it can be rough, especially if the enemy slows you. At times like this, Darkness, if it had stayed its original form, where it's just like the AoE move, would be so much more helpful. I'm wondering why they changed it that big for this remake. It's not as though Darkness was a broken feature, because it did cost you life to do it. It was sacrificing life for AoE. Similar to how like SMT games use physical skills cost life instead of SP. Man, I'm just now noticing, but like Cecil's shield like has an eye in the middle of it, and it's freaking me out. Oh, crit. Good job, Cecil. Alright. Oh, back to the story. Mysterious voice. Leave this place. Oh, but they aren't having it. Cecil's like, who's there? And that's all we get. Treasure chest. It's a potion. Yay, potions. Another treasure chest. Yay, eye drops. Oh boy, butterflies. Hey, it's a good thing I just got eye drops. Oh, slow. And, oh. Oh, this cave's brutal. This cave starts you off struggling. Let's turn off the auto battle there and focus on... Oh, the AI is so much smarter in this game. If I remember, Kane's armor makes him immune to blind, but not immune to slow. Alright, Cecil, let's go ahead and help you out there a bit, bro. Oh man, the enemy gets so many turns. Poke! They sure like focusing on Kane for that slow though, so that's kind of curious. I'm not really sure what that's all about. But now that that's over, we can just go back to auto battle. I wonder if there's like a fast forward option to help speed up fights a bit, but doesn't look like it. In Bravely Default, there's one. Oh, I really hope this whole video just doesn't have me comparing Final Fantasy IV, one of my favorites, to a more modern game which clearly had time to work on improvements of old tired features. It's okay though. It's okay, everyone. We'll make it. We'll make it through this by poking. Yay, potion. Yay, kangaroo level. Oh, I got achievement. Bronze Hunter? I have no idea what that means. Oh. Secret chest. I got a tent. Awesome, that'll help for the save points later. So first, let's go ahead and try and explore the rest of this map. Oh. Story part. Mysterious voice. Return whence you came. Kane's like, that voice, could it be the Eidolon? Eidolon? Guardian Force? Ugh, surprised. These hedgehogs have no chill. They just gotta go fast. Hurry, one more poke. It's out of rings, you can do it. Very good. See, hedgehogs are weak to spikes. And swords. That's one thing years of gaming has taught me. More potion. Let's see. Oh. Men of Baron. Cecil's, you know who we are? Leave at once, and no harm will befall you. I will abide no further trespass. I think that's supposed to be leave at once. Okay, typos. This really is a mobile game ported. Ugh. Show yourself, says Kane. You mean to ignore my warning? Well, yeah. We must deliver this ring to the village of Mist beyond. Well, so be it. Mist, it's gathering! Hope you're ready for a boss fight. Because here we go, Mist Dragon! It looks so much different than in the SNES version. Oh man, this looks silly. Darkness! Imprisoning me! Jump, Kane, jump! They say Dragoons can't jump. Oh wait, no, that's all they can do. So if I remember, the Mist Dragon's a pretty basic boss, but ooh, okay, it's weak to dark, so you get like a super advantage on it from the start. Alright, so basically since you don't even have that much you can do, it's really just a when to attack and when not to attack. And I believe later on he's kind of like dissipates, And whenever he's in that mode, you can't attack him, or you shouldn't. Yeah, here we go, dissolves into mist. So this is when you shouldn't attack him because you can't really hurt him, and I think he counters anything you do. So use this time to cure yourself. Another thing you can do is just defend. Just in case a big attack is coming. But when you defend, your ATB bar fills a lot faster, so it's almost a bit of a waste, you know? But sometimes the big attacks come, so you have to just be a little more prepared. Oh, well, if I just waited a bit more. It's reformed! Kill this weird snake. Oh. Fight's over. The legendary mist dragon that kills all that approach it. Give it a round of applause, everyone. And that's the end of that chapter. Here we go. So Mist Cave was complete. You earned 5 potions. Yes! Alright. Now that we got the Mist Cave done, let's go to the Village of Mist. Uh-oh.
This is what we were sent to do?
He wished this village torched.
But why? Why?
Mother, you can't die just because your dragon did.
I've heard of their lot. Men who can conjure eidolons. Summoners.
Then the dragon we slew was her mother's?
You're the ones who killed her dragon?
Forgive us. We'd no idea this would happen to your mother.
His Majesty sent us to eliminate every last one of these people.
No.
Foul work, to be sure. But we'll need to kill the girl as well.
Cain!
It's her or us, Cecil.
She's a child!
You'd betray your king?
Betray him? Any man who'd wish for this is no king of mine.
I thought you might say that.
Then...
I owe His Majesty much, but not so much I'd soil the Dragoon's name in his.
Then you're with me.
Baron's army is the mightiest in the world. Our flight means nothing if we remain alone. We must treat with other nations, share what we've seen. And Rosa, she must share our flight.
And she will. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you.
Huh?
Quickly, we mustn't linger here. What of the girl?
We take her with us. Come. It's not safe here. Take my hand.
No!
We've no time. Use force if you must.
Stay away!
Wait!
Leave me alone! I hate you!
Oh man, I love the added cinematics to this game so much. This one even just continues like straight into a battle. So in the previous game, the previous version in Super Nintendo one, the ring was literally called the Bomb Ring. So whenever you take it to the town and bombs just come out of it and just start blowing up everything, you're like, oh, it's quite literal. So calling it the other name in this was actually like pretty clever. But yeah, no, the entire village just gets like wiped out, all except for that one little girl. And she has like Titan backing her up and just boom. It's cool. But oh man, Cecil, he just takes like such a stand in himself. And Kane's like, oh man, are you ready for this, bro? Are you ready? Cecil's like, yeah. Kane's like, alright, cool, let's do this. Oh, such a good friendship. But now we're here. Ah, poor Cecil. He sticks out like a sore thumb in that armor. How does he take it off without help? Oh, she's alive. Thank goodness. Huh? Kane? Kane! Cecil's like, my bro. Huh. Well, after calling for him twice and looking around, Cecil goes, well, cannot stay here. I will take the child. Forgive me, Kane. Alright, so now that we are completely like stuck away from Baron, nothing else we can do, we look for closest town. Here we go. Oasis City. Kaipo. That's what it was called. We need to find a place for this little girl to rest. Where is the closest inn? And the game kind of does the walking for you. Luckily, it's straight ahead. Barkeep, your finest bed for this little girl. Oh, he's letting us stay for free. And then he goes, oh no, just the girl, not you. You still have to pay. Ah, you've awoken. Oh no, she's not having it. You still haven't told me your name. I won't ask you to forgive me. It's my fault you lost your mother. But please, at least allow me to take you someplace safe. Yep, that's kind of a tall order. But poor Cecil, he really didn't know. Which game does killing a Eidolon kill the summoner? I feel like there was... Oh wow. They wasted no time. They are immediately after this girl. It seems we found you, Lord Cecil. The girl goes, please, you must listen. His Majesty, our orders come directly from His Majesty's own mouth. Surrender the girl and he will pardon all you've done. The inhabitants of Mist represent a threat to us all. They must not be allowed to live. Cecil, what? Girl goes, gasp, shudder, cringe, run away. General goes, stand aside. Cecil's like, I think rather not. Oh, snap, go Cecil. Oh, darkness would help out so much in this match. But this is what you get for not being as fully rendered as me. Seriously, it looks a little silly in comparison. But it really makes you think that in comparison to like regular soldiers, that Cecil and Kane really have to be like a step above the rest. Alright, now for the general. Will you take one hit or two, good sir? How about thee? I forget. He just cheeses it. Oh man, what a total chode. Little girl, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'm sorry for surviving the massacre of my village. Cecil, you've nothing to apologize for. It's I who have wronged you, and my apologies cannot right the things I've done. Girl, but you protected me. Cecil's like, yeah, but you know. My name is Rydia. Rydia the Summoner. Summoner Rydia has joined the party. Oh, Cecil, look at you. Putting the young ones to work. What? No, we just stayed here. We don't need to stay again. Don't try and charge me afterwards, sir. Hello, person. Who are you? Tella and his daughter, Anna, were always the closest father and daughter could be. Bless their hearts. And one day, Anna simply up and ran away from home. The old sage has been grief-stricken ever since. Where is Tella? Barkeep, your finest juice. Greetings, a new face like yours is always a welcome sight. With monsters on the rise, business has slowed to a crawl. That's pretty slow! Well met, friend. I am a scholar en route to the eastern kingdom of Fabul, where I hope to continue my studies. As it were, I found the waterway that runs beneath the mountains to Damsian, barred by a moonstruck old man who refused to grant me passage. Okay, never mind, that's where Tella is. Only Damsian royalty are permitted to enter the Antlion's den that lies to the castle's east. Think of the riches that could be ours if we were only allowed inside. Ugh, the Antlion. No thanks. That thing's such a headache. Alright, so let's explore Kaipo a bit. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of people are going to be talking about Anna here. Is there any good equipment to get Rydia? Since she's just a little kid, we have to get her a cap. And that is it. Everything else is fine. Oh! Here we go, some more dialogue. Cecil. I cannot undo what I've done, Rydia, but I will make amends. By buying you this hat! There we go. Nothing like buying girls things to apologize for all the wrongs. But Rydia says, he looks so sad. Cecil does look sad. Oh, Cecil, you're so cool though. They got a really good voice actor for him too. I need to see who that was. In the next video, I will talk good about how Cecil's voice actor is. You're traveling with so young a child, best keep her in the back row of your party lest you be attacked. Damsian Castle in the north rules all the lands in the desert. Its prince is said to have a voice and fair as any maidens. That's right. I remember who we meet up there. Alright. Sir, I need a weapon for this little girl. Give me the biggest sword you've got. I guess the rod she's got will have to do. Since I can't have that sword that's quite literally hanging in the back. Cheapskates. Well, King suggested we try and get help from other kingdoms, so let's head on to the north. Fish people in the desert? It's a little weird. Oh, 4 damage. She's so cute. I forget, does she have... She does have magic, yes. And in this game, people can go ahead and use all type magic. See, she's already proving her worth. Remember people, whenever the village is burned, save the most talented child for yourself. Their skills will prove invaluable. Look at Piccolo. Okay, but I seriously did lose where this castle is supposed to be. Hind legs, go. Okay, these things are called desert sangins. Okay, sangins in Final Fantasy are normally water creatures, so this will just be like a desert version. Like a sand shark. Or the kind of shark that pops out of the toilet. Ghost shark? Ghost toilet shark? That sounds right. Let's see. Okay, so the village wasn't there. It should have been directly north. Did I miss it? Uh-oh, more of the gnomes. Stupid gnomes. Vessel, attack the hedgehog. The sword rat. And for... Oh, darn it, I meant to do all. How is she on MP? Not great. But it still helps. Sorry, we'll auto-battle the rest of this. Okay, 4 damage. And Cecil goes in for the crit. It is beautiful, folks. But yay, Rydia grew a level. This game, if I remember... Oh wow, she learned Confuse and Sleep. Wow. I don't remember her learning that much in the earlier game. Maybe that's something new. Waterway entrance south. Oh, that's right. I believe you have to go through here first. So, okay, cool. Well, in that case, I'm going to stop here for this episode, and we will return next time with the Waterway and the Kingdom of Damcian, because I don't know how to actually pronounce it. But I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see y'all next time.